Welcome to Tip Tuesday. We're here with me, Michelle Gardner in Arizona, and
Shannon Bryan in Utah. Super excited to give you our tips today. Okay, so for today's tips, we are going to talk about the benefits of taking Epsom salt baths. First of all, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite bath bombs, is what I call it, is for just helping with your muscles. You've overused them, whatever. So this past weekend, I did a half marathon. It was called the Haunted Half. We had to dress up in a costume and run this half marathon. Super just proud of myself for accomplishing this race. But what happened by the end of the day, that night, my legs were so sore and all the lactic acid was building up in my legs. So I took an Epsom salt bath because this promotes healing when you exercise or just overuse of those muscles. So I'm going to share with you what I used in my bath. So first, I had 4 different oils: lemongrass, eucalyptus, cypress, and peppermint. Now peppermint helps with inflammation. Cypress gets the circulation going again, blood flow in those legs, those muscles. And eucalyptus, very soothing to the muscles. And then lemongrass, as we overwork our muscles, we tend to get a little bit of a tear, just stretching them a little too much. And lemongrass promotes and aiding in the healing with that. So that for those combinations, just soothe the muscles, relax the muscles, feel so good, and just helps push out that lactic acid that builds up, and which is why we become so sore and walk like Frankenstein and can't move. So that is one of my favorites, specifically for after a workout and soothe your muscles.
So how many drops do you like in your bath?
So where I'm using 4, I'll do anywhere from 2 to 5 drops of each. It kind of also depends on the size of your bathtub. I will do 1 cup of Epsom salt bath, and Epsom salt has magnesium in it, which is amazing for the muscles as well in the body. 1 cup of salt, and then I will do, like I said, where I've got 4, just anywhere from 2 to 5. If it's a smaller bathtub, you don't need more than 3 of each. A bigger bathtub, about 5 of each, but no more than that.
And just so you know, Epsom salt can be found over in the medicine area, like it's
the pharmacy area.
Yeah, under the foot area. Like I usually find at the end of the foot care stuff.
Yeah, and in our section where I go, it's foot care, Band-Aids, that area. But over by where there's a pharmaceutical area.
And they come in really big, like 5-8 pound bags.
Exactly, and that's what I do. Is I get a big, huge bag. I take baths weekly for multiple reasons, which Michelle, you're going to share with us another reason.
Okay. So my family, I typically have my kids do these. So we only do 1 to 2 drops, 3 max unless they ask for a little more. But usually we'll just aim for lavender. And I do the Epsom salt too I do about 1/3 to 1/2 cup with the kids, but that's really calming for them. Now, I also have added before lavender, and then I'll do basil, because basil is super good for stress or high emotions. At the end of the day, that adrenal fatigue hitting and the stress from stewing in your office or just trying to keep it under control at school. Basil's awesome for that. Serenity is really good for just turning off your brain. And then balance is my favorite. So I'll do balance and probably a drop of lavender. And balance just kind of recenters everything. It's also known as the grounding blend, because you think of trees and how they're grounded. So those are the ones that we really like. And we started out small. So Shannon does a lot of drops like that, but I only do 1 or 2 for starting to see where they're at, because each one of my kids and my husband are different on what they feel like their body can take. And once you do it once, you can feel it.
I think exactly. Well, and I think rule of thumb with that too is kids, you're going to do about half You are. I mean, they're smaller than we are. Their skin is a little more fine than ours. So you need to do quite as much. Like you said, even as an adult, if you're worried at all it's going to be too strong, then do 3 drops max. And you're still going to have great benefits keeping it 3 drops max. Okay, so today our focus with the bath bombs, as there's many recipes, as you can see, that we can do for different reasons. But today we were talking about just anybody who's exercising with muscles, athletes, and for everyday calming. Kids, adults, for anybody.
Who wants to try these? Does anybody want to try these? Okay, so what you need to do is you need to just make a comment below, and you're going to comment bath bomb. I don't care if you're watching on YouTube, if you're seeing the little clip on Instagram that I'm sharing, or if you're watching on Shannon's or my Facebook pages, just comment below bath bomb, and we will get in contact with you, and you can try these bath bombs out for yourself. You can use it for yourself, for your kids, or whatever.
Exactly. So we'll send you both the calming and for the muscles, just soothing of the muscles or anywhere you've got pain. What it's going to be is a one-time use. So I promise you, you use it and sit in the bath, especially adults, 15 to 20 minutes. Soak in it for 15 to 20 minutes. Let it really seep in and help. So 15 to 20 minutes. Kids, if you can, at least 10 minutes. Minimum 10 minutes for kids. Have them play in it. But goal is to sit in about 20 minutes. You're going to get a one-time use and put in there that you want it. We'll get in contact, send it, and we'd love to hear how it works for you.